How do you make a recording that has the magic of a live show? I've been thinking about this my whole life, and this is the first time that I arrived somewhere that has it. Hey, I'm Jack Antonoff. I'm here at Rue Boyer in Paris. I'm gonna go through Modern Girl today, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I wanted the song to start at 10. I wanted a song that, and lyrically it's very much like the story of the band. It's almost like a theme song. So I wanted the song to start at that like hour into a show mark when everyone is sweating, everyone's loose, like just start right there. Biggest thing here is the concept of recording a live band. Not necessarily recording live, but to capture the magic of what happens at the show. I don't care about how I get the recording. I only care about the feeling of the recording. And I just wanted to feel what I feel on stage. Modern Girl took off with two elements. The first thing I heard was Patrick Berger, who produced this song with me, two mics on a hat, kick, and a snare in a vocal booth in Esplanade Studios, New Orleans, playing this. You can hear what it sounds like. This is the most raw version of it coming in, sounds like this. And I just fucking feel him in that room. And you know, we set it on fire a little bit. It was weird, it was like one of those things where like, you know, it's never what you think. I think it was like 2 SM58s, like something that just was like some bedroom recording shit, which is funny. You know, very often just because there's some, you know, you just sit down, you play something cool, you play something cool. Yep, Moog sounds like a Moog, snare sounds good, cool. Then every once in a while, sit down at some little cocktail kit and you just hear something that has that feeling. To me, it's like driving on the edge of a cliff and wondering if you're gonna go off. And you don't, but you really don't know if you're going to, and this is how this feels to me. It's so tense. So then I go back, and then I go back, and then I put the band in the room, and we're playing to that tempo. A few minutes into the song, you reach this point where everyone forgets they're in the studio and just starts playing like their head's on fire. And that's when Evan played this line. And that moment right there is that magic moment. I feel him forgetting he's in the studio. I feel the spirit of when my band plays. And so I took that moment, and right there, that's the start of the song. So from the top of the song, everything's in. There's nothing that happens later that isn't happening here. My one tool to really lift things is my sub, which is a Moog with an R bass on it. And then the theory just kind of rolls from there. So a totally fucked up bass mixed with like a perfectly beautiful sub mixed with a completely deranged ARP. Put the three together and you get a really interesting quality. Horn and the bass and drum is driving, it's kind of tough. And we just wanted to find things to bring in that were not what you would normally do here. So what I like to do when I'm recording is just have them play like 8 takes and then I'll grab moments. Bobby Hawk is a great player and you can get these weird you have your fiddle giant filled bucket. Then you add your bass bucket. Your giant drum bucket. Sax. And it's this beautiful chaos that actually, it was really emotional for me because the first time I was like, that's the feeling of live. It's almost like every element is coming together and playing with a kind of maximalism.
Change my meds, change the flight, bodies on, bodies wild, body cam, only flames, Bleachers band, only flames. We're playing it like a heart attack for you. We're playing like a heart attack against all.
And the final piece of this, which felt very obvious to me, was to deliver the vocal in the same exact way. Just a number of voices.
On the cheek. Make it a long heart attack for you. We played it like a heart attack, so kiss me on the cheek. Oh, looking for a fight. Oh, and all the modern boys.
Hold on, there's so many, because I just kept singing on top of singing on top of singing until I found this.
Heart attack, so kiss me on the cheek. Make it a long goodbye. Oh, and all the modern girls, like a modern girl, shaking their ass tonight. La 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 la, love on a wire. Oh, looking for a fight. Oh, and all the modern boys, like a modern boy, are going out tonight.
There's the whole sort of party track of the band, but not trying to make it too overtly live, so it's pitched up. Just to create a level of surrealism, I think that I was worried that any sort of party track could get like hey-ho stompy, and like sometimes like a quick way to just fuck that is to turn everyone into a chipmunk. But the concept of I'm singing low, I'm singing high, I have some sort of like perfectly treated backups.
Just like a modern boy.
And like some that are completely bananas.
Oh, and all the modern boys.
It became another layer of just sort of piling on and piling on and piling on and piling on and piling on until you just have the most chaotic thing going. And then of course, I always wanted to do this in a song. A giant mystery and so frustrating and glorious how based on nothing you can control, something just sets you ablaze and starts you on a journey to one of your favorite songs and recordings. This song took no time at all. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever done. Drums, play another one, cool, bass, pull up an arp, whoa, vocals, sing it here. This is so sick, I'm gonna scream. It's just magic, You have to stay, or for me, I have to stay mystified by all these things. I wanna go on tour. I wanna come back to the studio and be so grateful I'm in the studio. I wanna get on the stage and be so grateful I'm back there. I wanna be alone in a room with no recording gear and just feel that endless, reacquainting, magical feeling with the guitar or the piano. I wanna turn on a synthesizer and think, Jesus fucking Christ, how does this work? And if I ever feel myself feeling normal, then I go somewhere else. What's that fucking Instagram thing I get all the time? Like, I have from 6 a.m. to noon, that's day 1. Noon to 6, day 2, 6 to midnight, day 3. 3 days in 1 day, stack that up over a week. And it's like, that is not the artist's way. That is just not. You just can't plan for what's gonna happen. And I love that about this work because we can't do it. It happens to us. It's a separate thing that is filled with magic and we can't know when it is gonna happen. And so if you accept it, a very like grounding and binding thing between all of us who do this.